guys, what up, and welcome back to round number 2 of trying the Very Valentino foundation. Now, day 1 of the wear test was in the first part of the video. I will link it so you can go ahead and see my first impressions of the video and how it wore and stuff like that. And the way that I do my wear test, if you guys don't know, if you're like new or something, I do 3-day wear tests because I don't think that putting on a foundation in a video for an hour and a half tells you anything about it. You know, stuff changes, you go outside, you walk around, it rains, it's humid, it's hot, it's cold. So I think 3 days with 3 different primers, or usually 2 different primers, is a good way to test a foundation. So I do 3-day wear tests. The first day, like I said, is in the first part of the video, and all of that will be explained. There's timestamps in there and everything to help you on your way. You're good. Now I have okay, so the first part of the video, we had some trouble with the undertone of the foundation, right? Or was it the sunscreen? So I thought it was a sunscreen. I think it's a combination of the sunscreen and the undertone. So I went back and I got DA3 from Nordstrom because it came into stock at Nordstrom. So I was able to pick it up, and it came yesterday. And listen, someone was asking me in the comments about the jump in shade, if it would be feasible for her to get 3 rather than 2 in the neutral, the deep neutral intensity. And I didn't know what to tell her because I didn't know, and now I know. Don't do it, because the jump between 2 and 3 is ridiculous. And don't let these lights here fool you. The lights are going to make this look lighter than it actually is on screen. Don't let these lights fool you. I will throw up pictures up here of what it looked like swatch-wise in natural light outside, so you can see the difference in the jump and also the undertone. Now, back to what I was saying earlier before I showed you that. I don't think it's only the sunscreen. I think that it is also the undertones of the deep Ambra range seem to swing olive. They seem to swing a warm olive. So that combined with the sunscreen was just... And then when I got 3 and I looked at it, when I first looked at it, even in the bottle, I could tell that it is olive. Like, you can just tell that it has an olive undertone just from looking at it. And I was just like, even if it was just a little bit lighter than this right here, and like I said, don't be fooled by the light. It is not as light as it looks here. Even if it was a little bit lighter than this, like maybe half a shade lighter, I would still try it. But it is this shade, and the foundation does oxidize. So I am actually going to go ahead and continue my wear test with DA2, which is kind of unfortunate because I feel like the shade is perfect. It's the undertone that sucks, right? Anyway, I do also have a couple of other things from the line to show you in this video as well. But once again, I'm gonna do it the way I did the first video. I'm just gonna group things together and put timestamps in there so you'll be able to see it that way. Like, jump around to what you want. Okay, so I did wind up getting the primer as well, like I said, and I was waiting for it to come. This is the Highlighter primer and highlighter in the shade Ambra. It is $58, and I think you get the same amount as you get with the foundation. The bottle looks to be exactly the same. Yeah, so it's 8.4 fluid ounces that you get in here. I used this yesterday, actually, because it came in the mail yesterday. I used this yesterday, and it's really, really nice. It is it looks very brassy on the hand right here. It looks very brassy, but it is more of a lotion-like consistency. So instead of using one of my own primers today, I'm just going to go in and use this to see if it'll make a difference with the way the foundation looks on me, if it looks a little bit less yellow. And like I said, this is like a nice coppery peach. And it's just really, it just gives a very soft illumination to the face. without looking like overly reflective. Now it does have a scent, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like a very perfumey scent. It is, I guess it is kind of slightly perfumey, but like, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't have a super duper perfumey scent. But anyway, it is a really nice peachy copper, which I'm hoping will help to sort of mitigate the yellow in this foundation. I'm kind of happy I didn't get Rosa, but I might go ahead and go back and get Rosa. But anyway, let me read you some blurbs of what Valentino says about its V Light primer, which is, I did say it was $58, or did I? I didn't. Okay, this one is moving extremely slowly today, probably because I need to charge her, but let's see. It is a multitasking, lightweight makeup primer with skincare ingredients that provides 24-hour hydration and instantly glowy, smoother skin. What it does, it's formulated with hyaluronic acid to hydrate the skin for up to 24 hours, delivering a radiant, instantly glowing complexion. This makeup-based formula also contains an active ingredient that helps reduce wrinkles and imperfections while providing a smoother, more plump complexion. Wow. Infused with the Roma Light Complex made of ultra-fine, light-reflecting pearls, V-Lighter creates a diffused glow, enhancing skin's natural luminosity. How to wear. Wear as a makeup primer base alone or under... Wear as a makeup primer alone or under or on top of your foundation to highlight and illuminate skin. Made in France, which is really weird to me since Valentino is an Italian brand and everybody wants their stuff to be made in Italy. Okay. Anywho, yeah, so this is what it looks like. And like I said, I used it yesterday and I found it to be somewhat mattifying, which I thought was really interesting, because, you know, it looks like that. So you expect it to be like slipping and sliding all over your face, but it's beautiful. Like if I wanted to go outside, I could actually go outside like this. And even though it is a coppery peach, it doesn't make me look tinny, which is always a plus. Once again, if you forgot what the foundation looks like, this is what it looks like. It looks perfect when I first take it out, but then it turns yellow on me. And we're just gonna go in. Alright guys, this is as much as I'm doing today. I don't feel like doing any more, building it up anymore, but not for nothing. I feel like the primer actually made a difference. Wow. And so, like I said, I had used it yesterday with the new, whatchamacallit, from YSL. Also, because I was getting the same olive thing, and I think that seems to be the direction foundations are swinging in this season. Like the olive tone girls are going to be happy this foundation season, especially the darker skinned ones, because usually they can't find olive tones for their complexion. And so although I can't find my proper shade, I probably won't be able to find my proper shade this foundation season. I'm happy for the dark skin olive tone girls because y'all deserve. Anyway, so I did use it yesterday with the YSL and achieved similar results in terms of the way that it didn't look quite as olivey or quite as yellow as it did the first time that I tried it. And so as you can tell, it definitely does not look as yellow as it looked the first time. Now the thing about this V-Lighter is that you can mix it in with your foundation, and I think if I had mixed it in with my foundation, it probably been a whole different, better story. And I will try that, and I will let you guys know how that worked for me. But it looks significantly better than it did the first day, in terms of the undertone being very olivey, you know? So this is what one side of my face looks like, and this is what the other side looks like. I also think that this foundation is one of those that needs more contact with your skin in order to look right. So I'm actually really looking forward to no primer day, which is tomorrow, just to see how well it goes. But yeah, this is what my face looks like. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what my face looks like. Did my under eyes and everything, and it looks so much better than it did the other day. Oh my word. So I feel like it's incrementally getting better the closer that it gets to my actual skin. So I am super looking forward to seeing what it looks like with no primer. Yeah. I'm just going to use the Dior bronzer to bronze the perimeters of my face a bit. But anyway, guys, this is what my face looks like. It is now 12:57 in the afternoon, and I will be back here later on to let you know how it all went. See you back here in a little bit. Bye. All right, guys. Here I am. It is about 5 o'clock, and absolutely much better than the first part of the wear test. So it's not exactly the same color as me, obviously, but it's so much closer than it was before. Like, and look, with the powder, it's lasting even longer. Oh my goodness. This is just, oh my god, this foundation, ugh, I don't know. I'm just, yeah, so that's what it looks like. And there's the blush still going strong also after, what is it, 4 or 5 hours? It's a couple of minutes to 5 now. I want to say maybe about 3 or so minutes. Let's just call it 5 o'clock. So this is what it looks like at 5 o'clock. And I'm pleased. I'm very pleased by this second wear test. So I'm even more encouraged about what no primer day is going to look like. And I wanted to check in now because, yeah, as you can see, I took the wig off because I'm about to go take a nap. So I wanted to check in before I did that, just so that you can see what she looks like. And she is looking good. Alright guys, I am back, and this is what my face looks like. I'm still a little bit sleepy because I only woke up, well, not sleepy, but I'm like still in the throes of sleep because I just woke up like an hour ago. But this is what my face looks like. It is now 8:15, so I've been wearing this foundation for about 7.5 hours because I left here, I think it was 12, I don't know, 12 something, probably about 10 minutes to 1, and this is what it looks like. And I have to say, oh, your girl is so happy right now because the foundation seems to have become more one with my skin than it was the previous time that I wore it. And I don't know if that has to do with the primer or the fact that the foundation was in closer proximity to my skin. I'm probably thinking it's like a combination of the two, but let's see. So I am oily here and here because that's usually where I get oily. It's gone from my nose because foundation always goes from my nose. It never stays. But I'm a little bit oilier than normal because of the fact that I did take a nap. And if you've been here for a while, you know that I sweat in my sleep, or at least I try. And if it doesn't actually happen, then I become very oily. So that's what happened. And I was drooling. It was embarrassing. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm not even really sure that this right here is shine from my nap. This might just be the V-lighter. I'm not sure. We'll see because I'm probably going to take a nap again tomorrow. But the places that I don't usually get oily in, like right around here, still perfect. Still perfect. Went on just like it did the first time, blended really nicely, still can't feel it on the skin, still smells like the La Mer foundation. But yeah, this is what we have, guys, and I think this is a really good second try, and I love the fact that it looks better now. It looks more like, you know, my skin tone. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, guys. This is the result of day number 2. Stick around because day number 3, no primer day, is coming right up. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Bye. Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to day number 3 of wear testing the Very Valentino foundation, and I'm very excited about today because day number 3 is usually no primer day, and I am kind of stoked because I feel like this foundation is going to be, today's going to be like a much better finish because it is going to be actually on my skin. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm actually just going to stop here. I'm not going to build it up anymore. So this is what one side of my face looks like and then the other side. And a little bit disappointed because it does look a little bit more like it looked the first day that I wore it, which is like a little bit more yellow. So I do think for me, at least, that I would need to wear it with the primer either mixed in or on my skin before putting on the foundation. But you know, there's a whole day left, so it could adapt to my skin. It could get darker, well, not darker, but it could, you know, adapt to my undertones or whatever. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but not much because, like I said, we have a whole day to go. So let me finish the rest of my face and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is what my face looks like from jump with just the foundation on, and like I said, a little bit disappointed because I was expecting it to be, well, not expecting, but hoping it would be better the closer it is to my skin. And like I said, I have a whole day left, so that could still happen. But as of right now, this is what she looks like, and I'm just gonna bronze the perimeters of my face and then I shall be back. Alright guys, so this is what my entire face looks like. I put a little bit of bronzer on the perimeters of my face. I added blush, and because it is close to my skin and I am combination oily, I feel like this is probably a good day to powder. So we're going to go in once again with the By Terry Hyaluronic Powder, which will also help to tone down a bit of the sunscreeny olive look and make me a bit more peachy. See the difference from one side to the next? Alright guys, this is what my face looks like for the day. I'm going out, taking my mother to the doctor later on today, so I will do a check-in before I do that because I'm probably, well, not probably, I'm going to be wearing a mask the entire time I'm at the doctor's office, which is probably going to be a few hours. I'm getting an earlier start today than I did before. It is now 10:30. Ciao. It is now 10:33 a.m. in the morning. This is what my face looks like, and I'll be back here later. Bye. Checking in before I go out. And I just love the way this foundation wears. But it is about 1 o'clock, 12:58, I think it was when I looked. I think it looks better than it did when I first put it on. It's closer to matching my chest right now. But yeah, just wanted to do a check-in. because I'm going to be wearing a mask for a while. So, yeah. She cute. Or whatever. She cute. Alright guys, so I also got so I got 4 items. Yo, this has been the most frustrating launch for me, I swear to God. So I got 4 other items from Nordstrom, right? I got 2 of the Eye to Cheek blushes, and then I got 2 pencils. They have these really cute, innovative pencils that one of the pencils has a eyeliner on the other side and a brow pencil on the other side, and then the other one has a spoolie and a brow pencil. So I had gotten one of each, but apparently everybody likes blue also, so that one got canceled. And then the the dark shade, I think it was espresso, that I ordered, they ran out of it, so they canceled that. Anyway, here we are with no pencils. Oh, by the way, this is my hair, my face, right? I feel like it looks so much better than it did yesterday. Oh my God. Anyway, so like I said, I got 2 of these Eye to Cheek blushes, I guess they are. Now, these are 58 out of everything in the collection. This packaging is what I hate the most. This feels like nothing. It literally has no heft to it, no weight whatsoever. It feels like the plastic it is. At least with the eyeshadow palette, the eyeshadow palette was quite weighty. The lipstick was a little bit light, but it still had some weight to it. But these, I hate them. I hate them. Anyway, so also another thing I hate about them, the color that's on the website is absolutely not the color that I got. I mean, it's the color that I got, but it looks nothing like that in person. So I got 2 shades. I got number 6, which is, hold on. Bloody hell, where is it? Oh, it's called Call Me Coral. That's what it is. Number 6, Call Me Coral, I believe. Fashion Illusion. Number 6. Yes, number 6 is called Call Me Coral, and on the website, I'll put a picture up here. On the website, it looks like a coral, but then when I got it, she real light. Anywho, let me give you a overview of the palette. So this is what it looks like. The packaging is gorgeous as usual. Still very light, like I said, but gorgeous. This right here looks like it is superfluous, right? But it in fact is not superfluous. So it has a push button catch opening, and then a mirror up here, and right here that you saw on the outside, it has a tiny little brush that I thought I took the plastic off of, but apparently I didn't. So it has a tiny brush. I guess you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. I wouldn't, because it's very tiny. Anyway, this is what Call Me Coral looks like. It's quite light. They're very weird though, because like when I tried it, when I first got it, and I don't know if you can see my finger, my impression that I touched it right there. I was just like, oh, why is that so light? She ain't look that light on the website. Why is she so light? But the color actually shows up really well. And then the next one I got, number 10, Fuchsia Illusion, looks like this. Yeah. But you want to hear something funny? Here we have a very good case of do not judge the book by its cover, because that's what Fuchsia Illusion looks like. And this is Call Me Coral, and of course as usual it's showing up lighter on camera than it is in person. But I'm gonna try it for you. I'm gonna use Fuchsia Illusion today, and then because these aren't the kind of blushes like you put both of them on at the same time. I actually have to leave the house and have people see me today. so no. I'm gonna try Fuchsia Illusion. I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm going to go very lightly. So that's what she looks like on the brush. And from the swatch, it looks to be a very blue fuchsia. So, oh, damn it. She here for keeps. Now I really want to try Call Me Coral, because that, friends, is a lot. But it's a lot in a good way. And it's also very blue. So I'm really here for this. 2 more, you say? Sure, why not? All right, friends, here is Fuchsia Illusion on me. And I'm just gonna say it now. This shade is not for the faint of heart. I am very faint of heart, but she's cute. This is about the time that I would put on some highlighter, but I'm not going to do that because I'm already wearing the V lighter underneath it. And all right, so like I said, this is what Fuchsia Illusion looks like. I didn't read you anything about it, so let me go ahead and do that now. Now, the idea behind the eye to cheek is that it's for draping, basically. So you could drape your eyeshadow with your blush. What it says, it's a versatile cream to powder blush. Is it a cream? Oh, wow. You know what? It is. Wow. It is a cream. I did not notice. A versatile cream to powder blush and eyeshadow that creates a radiant color finish with buildable coverage and a lightweight feel. Now, I would use it as a eyeshadow, but pinks on my eyelids are never a good idea. Neither are corals, so we're not going to do that. Anyway, what it does, highly pigmented yet buildable. This creamy makeup powder has a sheer finish that can be layered for a more intense color impact, adapting to your mood. Its formula is boosted with the brand's signature Romalite complex, crafted with color boosting pearls for a highlighted, radiant color result. Wear as an eyeshadow or a blush, or wear from your eyelids to your cheekbones to create the unique Valentino draping technique. And that's what I was talking about. And if I wasn't going anywhere, I would probably try to drape it. But since I am, I'm not doing that. Draping is not for, like, you know. Anyway, also this one is made in France. It is $58. Did I say that? I probably did. Yeah, but this is what it looks like. It's really nice. It is a very blue fuchsia. It is the kind of fuchsia that, if you cannot wear cool tones, will also wind up looking like a bruise on you. So bear that in mind when trying this shade. If you're not dark enough to wear it, and you're very light or fair skinned and you don't wear cool tones well, might wind up looking like a bruise. And of course I'm going to put this lipstick back on because I'm obsessed with it. Alright, so now we're moving on to our second blush. This is number 6, Call Me Coral, and she looks like this. Once again, she did not look that light on the website. I don't know what her problem is, but let's hope that she plays nicely. Alright, so this is what she looks like. Ooh. Ooh. She plays, she plays, she plays. Wow. This is also another cool tone blush. This is a very cool coral, and I'm loving it. Wow, these are like way more pigmented than I was expecting. Okay guys, this is what Call Me Coral looks like. She is stunning. She is beautiful. She showed up. She was unexpected, but we rocking with her. We like her. All right, so this is what Call Me Coral looks like. It is a cool toned true coral. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's like an orange coral. So yeah, this is what she looks like. Hey guys, what up and welcome back. It is now pretty much 5:45 in the evening. So I've been wearing this foundation for about roughly, what, 7.5 hours? Just about. It was like a little bit after 10 when I left here, I believe. If I'm incorrect, I'll put the amount of time I've been wearing it up here. And I was wearing a mask for about 2 hours straight. So, you know what though? It doesn't look any worse than it did the last 2 times that I did the wear test on it. It's just, this foundation just performs. Like, yeah, this foundation just performs, man. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about this foundation other than the undertone being incorrect for me, and the sunscreen kind of exacerbating it a little bit. I think that when I wear this foundation, and I'm keeping it because I really, really like it, when I wear this foundation, I'm going to have to wear it with the primer, the Ambra primer, because literally that is the only thing that makes it look as if the undertone is correct. It came a little bit closer today than it did the first day that I wore it. Oh my god. It came a little bit closer today than it did the first time that I wore it when I used my Shiseido primer. And once again, I'm going to attribute that to it being like a complete barrier in between the foundation and my skin. When I wore it yesterday with the Valentino primer, the V-Lighter primer, it was stellar. It was excellent. The primer itself also, even though it is a glowy primer, for lack of a better term, dries down matte. So it is kind of like a matte primer. It didn't interfere with the longevity and the wear of the foundation. All it did was make the undertone a little bit closer to my own undertone, and it also made the sunscreen not seem quite as bad. Another thing about the primer as well, I would wear the primer on its own. It looks really, really good on its own. So like, you know, on a day where I just don't want to do anything to my face, but I want my face to be glowing, which I'm not gonna lie, it usually looks like that anyway because the skincare products that I use achieve that kind of glow on its own. But if I want a little extra oomph, I would probably wear it on its own. It just looks really nice. It's not overwhelmingly shiny or make me look tinny or anything like that. So the primer is definitely a go. The next time I wear this foundation with the primer, I'm going to try to mix it in to the foundation just to see what kind of result I can get. But as of now, just using the primer on my skin and then putting the foundation on over it works just fine. So that's how I'm going to have to wear it, because otherwise it just doesn't look quite right. Like, I put it on today with no primer and it still functioned really, really well the same way it did the last 2 days. You know, the wear is long, you can't feel it on the skin. I got oily here, but that's where I usually get oily, and I lost some foundation on my nose, but I always lose foundation on my nose, so that's not a new thing. And it just performs exactly the same way. It is a very consistent foundation, which is really odd because it's very rare to find a foundation that is consistent in every single aspect, every way that you wear it. It's so rare. But this foundation is one of those few foundations that is consistent across the board. Now, as for the blush, the primer highlighter type deal, would I wear this as a highlighter? Yes, because it is not necessarily that kind of blingy highlighter that I dislike. It is more of a illuminator, which I actually do like. But if I wore it that way, I would probably just put it on my cheeks and then put a blush over it that way. So yeah, works really well as a highlighter too. Now for the blush. The blushes were unexpected. They were unexpected in that the colors that I ordered, or that I thought that I was ordering, were not exactly the colors that showed up, but they performed really well. As you can see, that blush is still hanging in there from this morning. You can see it. And also the one from yesterday hung in there all day too. So yeah, all right. Can we just talk? We're gonna talk. This line is bomb. This entire line is stellar. I'm loving everything so far that I've tried. The only thing that I didn't try, and I probably should have tried it, I should have gotten the powder. There is a face powder as well that comes with it, and I probably should have gotten the face powder. So that might be my next purchase. I don't know though. I'm probably gonna get the face powder. Yeah, and another lipstick and the perfume. But so this was a surprise, but it was a pleasant surprise, and yeah, I regret nothing. So if you were thinking about picking up some stuff from this line, I don't think anything was amiss. Nothing was amiss. I love the lipsticks. Oh my god, I love the lipsticks. The matte ones. I don't know about the satin ones because I don't do satin, but those matte lipsticks, yes, girl, yes. So let me stop rambling and go, because my final thoughts on this whole collection is that it's definitely worth it. For me anyway, it's definitely worth it. If you were thinking about picking up a couple of pieces here and there, I think you should, because just figure out what you want, because it really is a very expensive line. So figure out what you want from the line and then pick up those pieces, because I don't think anything is going to be amiss for you. Like, it's all really, really good. All right, guys. So hope you enjoyed this second part of the Valentino beauty introduction. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, as usual, ask them in the comment section, because I will answer. And as usual, it's been real, it's been fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.